You okay? Welcome to This Is the Day with me, Bo and
Arianna.
Arianna. That's all I got. I don't know why.
It.
Yeah.
That was it. So before we started, you were like, hey, I got this.
I got this.
And I was like, okay, big things are coming. And that was the big things.
Hey.
Hey. This is the day.
This is the day. I don't know. I don't even know what that voice is. It's just a little thing that brings it brings joy to my heart when I'm like, hey.
Hi.
This is the day.
Brought joy to my heart too.
Yay.
Bo and Arianna.
All day, every day.
All day, every day.
No, just for an hour.
No,
Usually just on Thursdays and Fridays.
Yeah, you're right.
But that's cool.
Awkward.
Yeah, well.
I am Arianna all day, every day.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we only going to say words that end in A?
Probably.
Darn it. Dang. I got nothing.
Yes!
You win. You win.
Yes, I win. I win. It wasn't puns, but it was in the realm.
You won.
Yes. And that's what it is. Life is a competition.
It is, and you are funny. And you won. So.
We should move on before I think too long.
Yeah, no, don't hurt yourself. We are. Only from experience.
I'm like,
yeah.
I can't
I know,
can't do it.
I know.
I don't know. I can't think. I can't.
Too competitive.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah. No, now everything that just ends in A, we're going to think, I did that on purpose.
Yeah, right.
See what I did there?
Verse of the day. Yeah. Well, we've doomed ourselves for the day.
It's doomsday.
Great.
Yeah, it's not doomsday.
Perfect.
This is the day, and we're so glad you joined us for a little bit. Got some great things to share with you. We're going to have some fun.
Yeah, we are.
And going to have a good time.
Gonna be your daily dose of encouragement and communication from NCC.
That's right.
Yeah, it is.
Dosing it out.
Dosing it out.
Dosing.
We're dosey doing it.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hey, it's Friday, so Arianna, you got any big weekend plans?
No.
None?
No.
No big to-doings?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Sweet. Okay.
Yeah, I don't. There's nothing.
I'm excited. We're continuing in our message series, Who Needs Christmas? Because there's just a big sentiment out there, like people thinking they don't need Christmas. I even noticed, I try not to look at comments very often.
That's fair.
It's just soul damaging, you know. But I saw on Facebook we had our graphic, Who Needs Christmas, which is, I think it's such a cool graphic. It's so fun. One I really enjoy because it kind of has the Whoville, the Grinch,
It is cool. It's really
And there's a lot of Grinchiness out there. Christmas, whatever. And wow, what an opportunity we have. And so Who Needs Christmas? And I just saw a few comments on there like, not me, I sure don't. I'm like, yeah, you need it the
You're
most.
like, wait a second.
Yes.
Wait a second.
You need it.
I think you're wrong.
Yeah.
Friend.
Sure. But yeah, so Who Needs Christmas? And continuing in that series. And really excited about the message we shared last night. And it'll be a great time. If you didn't catch it yet, make sure you do.
Yeah.
You can on demand or YouTube, Facebook, Church Online, MCC Online.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. There's so many opportunities.
8, 9:30, 11, 12:30 on Sunday or anytime after that on demand.
Yeah. And we even have some playlists on our YouTube channel where you can find our discussion-based services that go through, kind of guide you through some questions that you can discuss. If you're having like a home church setting, then those are really helpful. And also our family experience. We have separate YouTube playlists where you can easily access those. If you're going through with your kids or your family, go ahead and check those out. They've been really cool. I've experienced them both, and I love them.
I would say, or if you just prefer kids' music.
Yeah. Just
it's there.
It's there.
It's there. It's it's great. I love that we have those. I've been watching the discussion-based ones.
Yeah, so have I.
Yeah.
They've been awesome.
Really been enjoying it.
Even sometimes, like, I'll go and be with people and do the discussion-based service, but even when I'm not, I like to use the discussion just on my own.
I do too. I like to think about the
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Why?
I enjoy it.
Okay.
Sweet. So, you got nothing else going on?
No, I said I don't want to talk about it. That's not even true. I wish so badly that I had something to talk about. So badly. But I just don't. I have nothing. I have nothing to talk about. There's no plan. I don't know.
Cool.
I'm okay with it though.
I'm completely down with that.
I'm the type of person that likes to have something in the works at all times. Like something that's gonna happen or probably will happen, and it's okay if it doesn't, but there's something going on but no.
You know what I like? I like to keep my options open. I like to have my options open.
You're that person.
It just means nobody asks me to do anything.
Oh, okay.
But that's my way of coping with it.
Calendar kind of.
Well, you got big plans. I'm keeping my options open.
I don't know. There may be something bigger and better that comes along.
I have a big need for play. To play. And I'm okay. Like I used to I don't know, be embarrassed by that or not want to admit it. But somebody was asking me this week about how do you stay refreshed and how do you keep your batteries charged? And, and I said, well, there's the discipline things, of course, like getting up, at the same time every day and spending time with God and meeting with him and praying. There's working out, taking care of my body, sleeping well, eating right, all the discipline things. And those are all important. I enjoy all those things as well. But I was like, I actually have a really high value in my life on play. And it's very important that I have outlets for that. Recreation, I shorten it to, I like to play. And like my mom will still, she's like, yep, she doesn't call me a playa, but.
You've always been a playa.
You've always been a playa. But she's like, you've always played really hard.
Yeah.
Like that's, and I'm like, yeah, that's, honestly, a lot of times, I would rather play before food. Like if there's an opportunity to play a game, do an activity, something like that, then I would do that and skip a meal. For sure.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna find some way to play.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool. All right. What are you guys up to? Hope you're up to something fun and just as a reminder, it may not be the weekend you wanted or how you would have planned it, but it's the weekend you got. So keep your options open and and
see which one ends up being the best, and then choose that one.
have a weekend. And the same with Christmas too. It's just a really great thing to think, things are different. But as I keep holding on to, the reason I keep reminding everybody is because I'm reminding myself, different doesn't mean bad, it just means different. And with different can be all kinds of opportunities. And I firmly believe that in this very different season, there are going to be a lot of different ones who encounter the amazing good news of who Jesus is and what Christmas is about, that God is for us and Christ has come. And in this very different season this year, God is at work and he's moving. This unchanging yet ever-revealing God is going to make himself known and is making himself known in an ever-changing world. And he is our constant and our hope. And to point to him and the opportunities that are before us this year, I just rejoice in that. And I hope you can be excited about that as well. While at the same time, grieving what is lost. I mean, that's okay. I think those two things can coexist.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah.
Right on. Okay. I want to talk about the Proverb of the day. It's the Proverb of the day. Proverb of the day. Proverb of the day. 31 chapters in the book of Proverbs, no more than 31 days in a month. So read a chapter of Proverbs every day. Get a proverb of the day. Today's proverb comes from Proverbs 4, verse 7. It says, the beginning of wisdom is this: get wisdom. Though it costs you all you have, get understanding. I'm going to read it again. But The beginning of wisdom is this. Get wisdom. Though it costs you all you have, get understanding.
Get it.
Get it.
Get it.
Get it. What jumps out at you?
Okay, when I read this, there's a little ... that comes up after get, in between get and wisdom.
Yep.
And I was like, that's gotta be something I look into. And when I opened it up, it said, so the ... says wisdom is supreme, therefore get. So the beginning of wisdom is this. Wisdom is supreme. Therefore, get wisdom.
Right.
And I was like, this is good.
It's the top. Yeah.
Yeah. I just had to look into that because I was like, I get it. Get wisdom. Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah. No, I'm not being accusatory. I meant like for all of us, like it's very simple. I mean, that's kind of the beauty of it. Like this is the beginning of wisdom. Get wisdom.
Yeah.
Like that's you desire it.
Like,
want
I can
it.
get behind that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But then to actually live that out.
Oh, that's what I meant. I meant I can get behind that rather
for
than
sure, yeah.
easy to live that out. Yeah, I don't
like
want that to be. Yes, very simple. I have much wisdom. No, that's not. I meant like, yeah, I can get behind that even without the little ... I can get, okay, the beginning of wisdom is this. Get wisdom. I'm behind it, but it's hard.
It's kind of like one of these things. I get it. I don't got it.
I get it, but I don't got it.
But I want it.
Yeah. Oh,
And I'm going for it.
But I don't got it. Yeah.
And though it costs you all you have, get understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sharing with someone this week, just talking about how God's moving in his life and what his calling is, and what may be next. And there was some anxiety and which is a great, kind of a cool place to be in that tension of, okay, God, what are you up to? I know it's something really amazing, but it's involving change, and what's that going to be? And I just said, look, I have no idea. Like, I'm not even going to try to comfort you. And saying, hey, we'll make sure, whatever. I just said, I know that God is for you. I know that God has plans to use you in his kingdom work and what he has. And I know it will be amazing. But here's the only other thing I know about it. It will involve more dying to self than you could ever even begin to imagine. What God has planned. And we can deviate from that. And not, die to self and do our own thing, go our own way, and whatever. But if we are in on what God's doing and what he's called us to, it will involve more dying to self than you can begin to imagine. And I think that's, so it's kind of like, all right, I'm down with, I get it.
Yeah.
I can get behind that, I'm down with it. All right. But there's a gravity to that going.
Yeah. It's hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I've met that's another thing. I was talking to a guy several years ago, and just talking about what God was doing and what he might be up to, and he's like, well, I mean, I really want to do great things for the Lord. It was one of those things. I want to do great things for the Lord, which I get that mindset, and kind of being maybe an achiever or kind of driven by stuff like that. But I just had this moment where I'm like, man, I think I've heard that a lot. And I remember saying to the guy, just about everybody I've ever met who, loves Jesus and is a follower of Christ and has his Holy Spirit says some version of this. I went in, I'm like, but I haven't met a whole lot of people who are willing to do what it takes. And that's, when I read this, though it costs you all you have.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the, man, what is it? How much, the dying to, the rich young ruler comes to Jesus, good teacher, what must I do to inherit eternal life? And Jesus is like, well, why do you call me good?
Right.
Because already that's just relative good thing that, this really good guy who was really successful and had some power in his youth and his wealth and everything else, he's a good guy, right? And everybody looks up to him and he's like, hey, teacher, I'm calling you good. So, yeah, and it's like, okay, the commands. The guy's like, oh yeah, I got those down. I'm knocking those out of the park. Yeah.
What's next?
Okay, well, one thing you still lack, Jesus says, you go and sell all your possessions, give it to the poor, then come follow me. And the guy went away really sad because he had great wealth. But the issue was not like, it's not like some magic formula, like, hey, everybody, you have to go sell all your possessions. And
Right.
it was an identity issue, like, because what do you do to inherit eternal life? Nothing. You just be, you are an heir. And so the wisdom in this is like, what identity are you going to hold on to? The identity that comes from your wealth and all that you have, and being good in the eyes of people around you and in your own eyes, or will I be sufficient for you? And when I read this in Proverbs 4:7, the beginning of wisdom is this: get wisdom.
Right.
Though it cost you all that you have, get understanding. Like, like I want in. I get it. I'm getting it. But I haven't got it, but I'm going for it.
Yeah, not just like, I desire your wisdom, God. And it's like, okay, let's take some steps. And you're like,
How about this too? Do you want wisdom?
Right.
And that's a very real question. Because in the book of James, it says, if any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault. But when you ask, you must believe and not doubt, because then you're like a wave on the ocean just thrown here and there at every turn. And so, the beginning of wisdom is this: get wisdom. That will cost you everything you have. Get understanding. And I would ask, do any of us lack wisdom? Do you lack wisdom?
Yeah.
Yeah. I lack wisdom. Do you lack wisdom if you're like, oh, no, I'm all set?
No. I have
one of the most unwise things you could ever say, right? Like, no,
I do not.
I'm the wisest of them all.
I could give some wise away. Would you like some of my wisdom? I don't need it all. I've got too much.
Too much. But to ask God for his wisdom, and that he longs to give wisdom to us. He gives generously to all without finding fault, which is great too. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, or what you've done, or what's been done to you, or what's been said about you. And God has his wisdom for you, and he longs to give it to you, to lavish his love and his wisdom on you. And it's awesome.
Yeah. I love those verses in James.
Yeah, me too.
It's kind of helped me apply that to lots of areas of my life, not just with wisdom. Like, no, you believe that God is capable. You know what I mean? And so, I don't know. I love it. Love him.
Well, even in that, like, when Jesus was asked, what's the work God requires of us? And he goes, the work of God is this, to believe in the one he sent. To believe. Our work is to believe.
Right. Yeah.
That he's done the work. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. Proverb of the day.
Nice.
Nice. Cool. Love that. All right. Speaking of cool. Triforce Troopers.
Triforce Troopers.
That trio of troops.
Triforce Troopers, here we are. We're gonna blend a Thanksgiving dinner all in one cup. And then we're gonna drink together. Are you guys ready for this? Are we ready? So we have the turkey in here already.
We're gonna add one potato.
Oh, nice.
Go
Who
ahead.
doesn't have protein, do they?
Pumpkin.
Little pumpkin.
Yep.
And that's,
2 scoops.
That's
2
like,
scoops.
that's the pumpkin pie, just so we all are clear. That's just straight pureed pumpkin.
Yep. We'll just drizzle.
Because you got potato here, it's gotta have gravy.
Yep, naturally. And you can make, look at that cranberry sauce. It's like Jell-O. Oh yes.
That's a lot of cranberries.
No, I'll slice it up a little more.
But guess what? You know what I'm gonna do for you, Josh?
Gonna have a lot of gravy.
I'm gonna add a lot of gravy, folks. This is a lot of gravy.
So,
How about
Dave,
it?
I think we're going to just start out here with just maybe some juice from the beet.
We went too straight to the beet juice.
We need some
Potato.
You have to.
Okay. All right, so we got our glasses. We're super excited. To the king.
To the king.
I'm gonna bow out. I can lose up this challenge.
Oh, we have a benefit?
No, I'm just saying. I'm out. J Rose is out.
I'm trying to figure out what I taste the most of.
How do you?
You have like half.
Oh.
Hey Triforce Troopers, just a nice holiday tip for you. This is how most people open their cans. You got a can opener, spinning it around, gives you a nice, clean, normal cut, Take it out of there. You've got some, you don't have to worry about metal getting into your can. This is how normal people do this. This is how Bo Chansey opens a can. Don't be Bo.
That's right. You don't want me to open up a can.
How did you even? Oh God.
How did I?
My brain was like, there's something else to that.
Yeah, I'll open up a can. I'll get. They were wanting to make their video, and they're standing around. We don't have a can opener. And I'm like,
where?
I've seen Popeye open cans without a can opener. Let me see one of those.
And you really did? What
Well, I
did
was
you do?
committed at that point.
Yeah.
So I found what we had, and we had a screwdriver and a hammer. So that's where I started.
Yeah.
But when I hit it through the can, can juice came out at me, and it also bent the can. So that wasn't particularly exciting. But then I had a hole. So then I was like prying up a little bit. And then I got a pair of pliers, grabbed the metal. And by the time I got the whole can open, somebody had gone to the store, bought a can opener, and was back, and they were opening the other cans. But I was like...
But you were like, I've done it.
I don't know when to quit. I can tell you that. So for everybody who thinks you're going to outlast me, I'm sticking around MCC until he's gone. Good luck. I'm not going anywhere. I love it.
I love it. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That you opened a can that way.
Yeah. Didn't know she was going to share that. I was trying to be hopeful.
It looked like it was.
Yeah. I got the can open.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Speaking of helpful, closet calendar. Closet calendar page. Check this one out. That's what my closet calendar gave me today.
Okay.
You got this. You got this.
Okay.
You got this. That's what it said. You
Oh,
got
yeah,
this.
No. Suddenly, I feel like I got this.
Okay,
Now with the closet calendar.
I want you guys to
Holy
leave that up
stuff.
there. So you got this. I was really struggling. I was like, what's it trying to tell me? You got
You
this.
got this.
What is this?
What
like
is this?
what is in this? What is in this? And I was looking, I'm like, you got this. Well, what is in this? And the only thing I see inside of this is high. So I think my closet calendar said you got high.
Yes, I also think it says that.
I'm like, I did not.
I did not.
Shut up,
I
closet
did not.
calendar. You don't know me.
What do you mean? You don't know me. I got this. I got. Nuh-uh.
I'm not down with that. That's not how I roll.
The only thing I saw in this was high. You got high. Okay.
All right. I don't know what it's trying to say. Maybe that was for one of you.
High.
You got this. You got this.
I'm high on life. I hate it when people say that.
What is that?
I don't know.
Well, Jesus is the life.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay.
But I do know this. In my kitchen, there's another calendar on the fridge. It gives us a national day to celebrate. And today is Wear Brown Shoes Day. Did you wear your brown shoes? Me too.
Sure you can see.
Look at these
baby.
bad boys. You know what? Makes me want to sing a little jingle jangle.
Let us.
We got our brown shoes. We got our brown shoes. We got our brown shoes. We got our brown shoes on.
Oh, do it again.
We got our brown shoes. We got our brown shoes. We got our brown shoes. We got our brown shoes on.
I accidentally did it wrong again. We have to do it one more time.
Okay. We got our brown shoes. We got our brown shoes. We got our brown shoes. We got our brown shoes on.
Okay. Very good.
I've never seen you in brown shoes.
You haven't seen me in brown shoes? I'm usually not wearing shoes.
Usually not wearing shoes. I don't know what that was. Usually not wearing shoes.
I wasn't expecting you to do that. I'm usually not wearing shoes. I'm
Don't
not.
worry, you got this.
I'm not.
I'm usually not wearing shoes.
It wasn't that the closet calendar is not to you. The closet calendar is speaking directly to me this morning.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep my foot up here.
You got your brown shoes on.
Yeah.
Okay. For a second there, I thought the bottom of it had like an L and an R.
So I know what you. No, it says it's.
You still wear kid sizes.
I just couldn't speak. Yeah, they say size 6 on the bottom in case I ever forget.
Okay, that's good.
Can I stay like that?
Sure.
Okay.
On me at all.
Okay.
Put your feet up, Arianna Rose.
I already did. Already done.
Done, did it. All right. Ooh. Speaking of you in brown shoes,
Okay.
it's Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand where we're going.
Well, I mean, if you think through the days, there's Motivation Monday,
Okay.
Tuesday's Tee-Ups,
Okay, yeah.
Wednesday Wonder.
And then Thursday.
Did you get it?
I can't reach it.
Well, I'll just leave it.
Okay,
Throw it back.
okay, I'll get it next week.
And then on Friday, it's Freaky Friday.
Oh. Okay, so you're calling my brown shoes freaky.
No, you in brown shoes. It's freaky.
Okay, yesterday you called me a rat.
Even the voice you used for it was. That's what I'm saying. Like, all right. But yeah, it's Freaky Friday. Now I saw something like actual freaky, like real deal, Holyfield freaky.
Okay.
Super freaky this
Like
week.
you saw it in person?
No, well, I mean, how do you not see something in person? I don't know what that means. Like,
You know what it meant.
I saw it in my mind. I was at the 3rd level of meditative bliss when. What? Yes, I saw it.
Like, did you see it? Like, oh, this thing is in front of me right now, or did you like see it on the internet?
Yeah, but it was right in front of me right then.
Okay, just tell me what you saw.
Like, what are you trying to say? The online world is the real world, Arianna. Have you learned nothing?
Whatever. What did you see? I'm on the edge of my seat.
You are.
I'm not. Now I am.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
So, are you familiar with minks? The animal, the
Very.
mink. It has a soft fur. We have a picture.
It does?
Yeah.
What?
mink.
Wait.
They're very.
Oh my God.
I know. They're very, very cute, very sweet.
I did not know that that's what that was.
I know. Which
No way.
I know. It puts everything. I know. Like I'm not in down with. I mean, I'm whatever. Like the fur thing and the whole, all of that. I just not a comment about that. Except the mink is a very cute-looking animal.
I didn't know.
But I saw an article about minks.
Okay.
So I was like, well, I don't really know anything about the minks.
Yeah, I don't either. I didn't even know they looked like that.
So apparently in Denmark, they raise a lot of minks.
Oh.
Like millions and millions.
Like pets?
No, well, like for other
okay.
purposes.
Oh.
Which is a bummer.
Yes.
But the minks got the vids.
What?
Yeah, so that was freaky to start with. The minks got the vids. So there's a global pandemic, and apparently
is there?
the minks got a part of some mutated version of the vids. All right, so they had to cull was actually the wording used. I know this is really freaky. I'm not trying to ruin anybody's weekend, but they had to cull 17 million minks in Denmark. Okay. Yeah, I know, right? So this is freaky. This is freaky.
Million?
Right, I know. Like right now you're like, Bo, this is such a bummer. And why are you sharing this?
Yes.
This is so freaky. Okay, but I haven't gotten to the freaky. I mean, it's bad, and I don't like it. I don't like using the word cull and minks, and they're cute. And 17 million, I mean, imagine that many minks. And the fact that they got a mutated version of the vids and the whole thing, I'm like, whoa. Okay, but I haven't gotten to the actual freaky part that is causing me to share this. They buried the minks with the vids, and they came out of the grave.
What?
They came out of the grave. The people of Denmark are freaked out.
I'm freaked out. I don't even live in Denmark. What do you mean what do you mean?
Something is rotten in Denmark.
Yes.
That's what you really wanted to talk about. There is something happening in Denmark.
We've known now for a few centuries that something was rotten in Denmark,
Okay. Sure. Yes. I also know this.
and now we're understanding what.
What?
Minks with the vids rising from the grave.
Okay.
People are freaked out. They're like, what's going on?
Like, I don't. So then, they got, and then they. Okay. Okay, I don't understand. I don't.
Well, I tried to get a little more clarification.
Yeah.
Because there's all kinds of weird stuff going on. And right now they're just giving you tids and bits of it, not really the
Yeah,
full
they're not
picture.
like,
Hey, there's a
here it
monolith
is.
that mysteriously appeared.
Yeah.
Hey, the monolith mysteriously went away. Hey, you dig
Yeah,
in, you
like,
start finding out, okay, it was taken down. You can see the rivets, blah, 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 whatever. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
But then at that point, you're like, well, was that the government? Just
Yeah,
trying to,
you're in.
we
You're
gotta
like,
do something about this.
okay. You're like
don't-
9 BuzzFeed videos in. You're
Right.
like, yes.
Because we're bored.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But so I was like, what is going on
Yeah.
here? So probably.
Probably.
Gases in this mass grave of minks began, they didn't bury them deep enough, so they rose out. But still,
Listen.
the people in Denmark are like, not cool. Go deeper, burn them, get
Get him out of here.
this is not okay.
This is not. The minks got the vids.
Yeah.
It took me an embarrassing amount of time to understand what you meant by the vids, too. Which is really
Pretty
sad.
freaky, right?
That's so freaky.
I'm sorry. Now everybody's like, oh, man.
17 million?
Exactly. I know. I really didn't. This is why don't really handle the Freaky Friday thing. It's usually given to me
Yeah.
because it's a little too. It's over freak.
It was a lot.
It's super
this
freak.
This was super freak.
It's super freaky.
Super freaky, yeah.
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 Shouldn't have touched it.
No.
Yeah. But you know what? I got this.
No, you didn't. You got high.
And no one can take it away from me.
Bo Chancey got high, and there's no one that can take
That's
it away
not
from
true.
him.
Okay.
Is what I'm taking away from this.
Okay, so yeah, that was pretty freaky.
But now I know what a minx looks like.
A mink.
A mink.
A mink.
A mink, because minx is more.
Minks would be plural. Like when you
You're
put
right,
an
you're
S
right,
on the
you're
end of a
right.
word, it makes
You're
it
right.
many instead of one.
I thought you said mini. Put an S on the end of a word and it makes it very small. I was like, what? Okay. Yep. Great.
Okay.
We're moving on from
Okay.
that?
Yeah.
No?
So that was freaky. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
I really wish we could go back and not do that.
No,
but
you
I
don't.
did. Okay.
You know.
But what I do, this is not freaky. This is like really cool, or like freaky cool. I don't care. It's great.
Okay, freaky cool.
Yeah, freaky. That was freaky,
Sweet.
like freaky.
Yeah.
This is like freaky cool.
Okay.
Operation Christmas Joy.
Yes.
So a little
Yeah.
MCC communication. We have Operation Christmas Joy in full effect. Let's go. We are working with Bethany Christian Services to give gifts to children in foster care.
Yeah.
Come on, what a wonderful thing to do. So let's help them raise funds to purchase $2,025 gift cards for children and to raise enough money to assemble $340 gift boxes.
Yeah,
and so
nice.
we can donate by December 13th. There is a link in the chat right now to show you how to do that. But let's go. Let's make a difference. And Bethany
Yeah.
Christian Services is helping foster kids
Yeah.
have a great Christmas.
And thank you guys for continuing to help us with our Share the Love events. We've been coming through in a huge way
Oh, it's
to
fantastic.
share the love. And it's true, we don't just call it Share the Love, we really are sharing the love. Like, straight up. It's so good. So thank you. It's been a blessing, I know that.
Absolutely. And so in our elders meeting 2 nights ago,
Yeah.
one of the elders said, Bo, you've been saying for years, big churches can do big things. And he said, we have a responsibility to share God's love in big ways and to mobilize and help collectively help people have a way to express God's love, or many ways. And this is one of those where,
Yeah.
I mean, you can see numbers like that and go, $2,025 gift cards, that's $50,000.
That's a lot.
That's $50,000.
Yes.
Right there. And we can go, whoa, we got this.
Yeah. Yeah,
Got
we
it.
got this. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. God's got this, but
Right.
He's placed His church here. We can do that.
Yeah.
I think we can do that. I know we can.
Yeah, we
I
can.
know that God can do it through us. And enough money to assemble $340 gift boxes. I mean, that's another $12,000. It's
Yeah,
only
we got
62.
this.
We got this. Let's
We
go.
got this.
Let's get
Let's
it
do
done. So, share God's love.
Yeah.
Love it.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you got for me? You got anything?
Okay. I have only my favorite part of the week.
What's that?
Bo's weekly rant. Can we hear the jingle?
Bo has got a weekly rant. I said Bo has got a weekly rant. I said Bo's got a weekly rant. Bo's got a weekly rant. Bo's got a weekly rant. He's gonna rant it up.
He does. He has a weekly rant every week. Bringing the noise on the weekly rant.
Yeah.
You ready to rant?
I love anything with a jingle.
Anything with a jingle.
Anything with a jingle, man. That's such a. I love that jingle. Did you have a topic for me? Oh, okay. So you got a jingle, but not a topic.
I forgot the topic.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. No topic.
I have no topic. I dropped the ball here in a
okay.
big way.
It's all right. I'm prepared. I'm gonna propose a new segment on This Is the Day.
Can we do that?
I'm about to.
Okay.
This is called Wine and Dine.
Okay.
You down with a little wine and dine?
Sure am.
Okay, let me tell you how it's gonna work.
Okay.
So this is gonna work is I have a lovely apple fritter from several days ago
It's very old.
that I'm gonna dine on while you wine.
Oh, okay.
So just to get you, like, I'm gonna dine. You're not.
And I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna dine. I'm gonna dine.
Okay.
You're gonna wine.
I'm gonna whine.
So this is called Wine and Dine. So I'll give you a topic.
Okay. Thank goodness.
Arianna, your wine topic today is kids today.
That's what my topic is. Kids.
I want you to whine about kids today.
Okay. Okay, Bo. Bo, okay. Kids today. What a topic. As a kid of today, I feel underqualified and set up in a really horrible way to whine about kids today because you know what? I think this was a direct jab at me as a kid today. However, I will say there are things about younger kids today. Actually, I'm realizing as I do this that I do not classify as a kid, which is absolutely terrifying because of my personality that we know and love to be a child. Anyways, I'm 22 years old, so I guess I can rant about this. Kids today, what are you doing? What's happening? What's happening out there? Listen, I love social media. I think it's great. I have a lot of fun on it. But there's a level. There's a point in which you have to stop. You gotta say, you know what? I gotta go. I gotta stop. I gotta remove myself. I gotta do something different than this. I think we need to collectively come to that conclusion. Also, I don't understand much of your language. I'm very close to you in age, and there feels like there's a large gap. I don't understand most of it, I would say. I was really in the know for a while. Here we are, we're in the know, turned 22. I'm like, I don't really understand anything that you say at any times. However, here's the thing, kids. You're doing a great job also. I'm trying to be nice, but I just feel like I've been a little bit too mean because I'm whining a little too much. I don't really like to whine. I'm realizing this is a little uncomfortable for me. Can I whine about that instead? How uncomfortable it is for me to whine about kids because I actually feel like kids are doing okay right now, and them as a generation, we're gonna do a lot of good things, and the kids are the future. And I think that as long as we set a good example, then the kids will do a great job at being adults.
Would you put a cork in it?
That was good.
Cork for your wine?
Oh, a cork. Put a cork in it?
Cork in your wine.
Okay.
I'm
You ate
way,
that whole thing.
I'm way better at dining than you are at whining.
I'm horrible at whining. I do not like to do it. It makes me uncomfortable. Kids, I like kids. Kids are doing a great job. It's so hard being a kid.
There it is.
It's so hard being a kid.
There it is.
It is.
Now you're
it's
whining. Before you were ranting.
You asked me to whine about kids. Kids
Whine
are
about kids
doing
today.
great. They're doing the best they can.
Here, Arianna.
The kids are doing the best.
Hold on.
The plate is empty.
We're gonna whine and dine.
What do you want me to do?
What? No! Bullshit!
What do I do? Do I whine or do I dine? Do I do both?
You dine, I'll whine. I'll give myself a topic. Kids today.
But
Kids today. They just have it so hard, the kids today. There's so many pressures on them with all the things they have to do and in this really different space. I mean, how could we ever expect them to succeed with just being constantly bombarded with all this marketing and all these things they have coming at them? I mean, I couldn't imagine how hard it would be to be a kid today. And, you know, with role models like Arianna and the generation right before them that don't even know how to whine. I don't know. How are those Pop Rocks?
Graggly
Extra
They're-
poppy?
and sweet.
Well, you better hope for the integrity of This Is the Day that I get all 6 questions right today, because
That's where the horror in my face is coming from.
yeah, we may have set an ugly precedent.
I don't know what to do now. This is. Oh, good. They just stick.
Wayne. Okay. Speaking of, though, really good, we got our weekly high five. The MCC
Really good,
high five.
really
It's
good.
amazing. Let's watch
Yes.
this together.
Uh-huh. Hey guys, and welcome back to our weekly high five, where we're gonna highlight 5 awesome things that have happened this week in the life of MCC. So let's get started. Up at number 5, Thanksgiving was this past week, and one way that a bunch of people shared it together was by tuning into MCC's This Is the Day special. There was a trivia game, a cooking segment, and people praying for each other in the chat. It was a blast. A high five to an extra special Thanksgiving this year. If you haven't watched the show before, go ahead and check it out on MCC's Facebook and YouTube channels, Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 a.m., or anytime on demand. Zooming in at number 4, whether you're new to MCC today or you've been worshiping with us for years and you're ready to learn more about this church, this high five is for you. This past week, MCC launched Next. Next is where you can learn what we believe in practice and connect with our staff face-to-face over Zoom. We want to hear what God has on your heart for growth, community, and His mission. Go to mcconline.com and click Let's Get Connected to take the next steps in what God might have in store for you. Up at number 3, new relationships are forming as people open their homes for a few friends and family to worship together. They study God's Word and discuss questions from MCC's discussion-based service. One friend texted soon after leaving one of these gatherings to share what happened when he prayed for one. He got to wish someone a Merry Christmas and talk to them about Jesus. That's a high five to you, friend. You just made someone's Christmas so merry. Here at number 2, this Christmas, all of us at MCC are praying for more people to reach with the good news of Jesus. Some pretty cool things happened this past week to help with that reach. Several more local TV stations, in addition to WMUR, are working with MCC to air our Christmas special this December. The Christmas special will be on WMUR Sunday, December 20th at 2 p.m. Let's keep praying for more opportunities like these. And finally, up at number 1, God is on the move, and He's done an incredible work in the lives of mother and son, Dara and Rohan. Jesus has gotten a hold of their lives and they were baptized this past week. That is so awesome. High five to all that God is doing in their lives. Well, thanks guys for joining us for another weekly High Five. We can't wait to worship with you in just a moment. To the King.
Yes, yes, and yes. That's our weekly whoosh, whoosh, high five.
Yeah, it is.
It's fantastic. Love those baptisms. Love it all.
Yeah,
Everything in there.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
God's on the move. He's working. Yep. We hear a little everyday Jesus?
Sure do.
Every day. Our thought for the day says, despite the enemy's greatest efforts, Christmas still comes back to one crucial event, the birth of Jesus. And our verse of the day is Luke 2, verse 6. While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born, and she gave birth to her firstborn, a son. She wrapped him in cloths and placed him in a manger because there was no room for them in the inn. So there's all kinds of things that we kind of pivot off of and can make Christmas about. And it can, and in that, it can even overcome what's really happening here. But it never will. It still comes back to that Emmanuel, God is with us, Christ has come.
Yeah.
That's what Christmas is. Yeah. That's worth celebrating.
Yeah, it is.
Regardless of what, everything else goes away.
Yeah.
We still have that foundational truth, that one important thing.
Yeah, we do.
We get to hold on to that.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right. Well, you have been consuming some congratulatory Pop Rocks.
Yes, I put them on this paper towel to save so that I can continue enjoying them. I don't know. Hold on.
Amazing. Yeah.
Pop Rock.
I really,
Truly.
I know I violated the sanctity of the Fund It box.
Yes, you did, Bo.
I know, removed Pop Rocks, and I gave them to you. This is on me.
Okay.
That
well,
was,
yeah, it's not on me.
That was my thing. So I just, do you have something for me? I need to.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It's got some Pop Rocks on it.
As it
but,
should. Yeah, my shame.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, hi everyone. You have no idea how hard this is for me, but I know no other way than just to begin. First and foremost, I'd like to apologize to the entire This Is the Day fam. I have violated the sanctity of the Fund It box by taking our congratulatory Pop Rocks and giving them to someone who has never gotten more than 2 questions right on the Trivial Pursuit card. In fact, she's lucky if she can even read most of the questions, and yet I dumped those Pop Rocks into her hand and made her eat them while I forced all of you to watch. My shame is more than I can bear, and I want you to know that more than anything else, I'm disappointed in myself. And I just ask for you to respect my privacy during this most difficult of times. Are you still eating them?
Yeah, I wasn't listening. Sorry, what? The popping and the rocking is too loud in my ears. Crackling.
Sound amazing. I think the only way to make this right, and I don't know if it'll happen, but it's for me to get all 6 right.
I would agree.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna try it. That's all I can do.
That's all we can ask.
And we ask that each of you try. Here's the deal. Part of my repentance for today is if you get all 6 right, I will send you a congratulatory Pop Rocks from a Fund It box with a nice note.
Wow. Wow.
Thank you, Bo.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. One day only.
Special.
But if you get all 6 right,
Okay.
you'll get, and apparently they're amazing. Thank you for
Yeah.
demonstrating that, I
Yeah,
guess.
they are.
But I'm going to try. So we have the original 1981 edition of the classic board game Trivial Pursuit and the 40th anniversary old cards, new cards, dealer's choice. You going old or new?
I am going old.
Old. So the kids today, they don't have much of a shot.
The kids today don't got much shot. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do, Bo. I'm gonna pull 2 cards.
2
I
cards?
pulled 3 cards accidentally. That's not what I wanted.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you choose which card you want to do.
Well, let's make sure I get the first question. Give me the first question.
I'm gonna give you the first question
All right,
on
let's
both, and I'm gonna let you choose which one we play.
try it. Okay.
Okay. First one, blue.
Geography.
What ocean does the Gulf of Panama lead into?
Gulf of Panama leads into the Atlantic. It's the Pacific, isn't it?
What's your answer?
The Pacific.
Correct.
Okay.
But I'll give you the other one. You decide what
Okay.
card we play. What state borders Alabama to the north?
Alabama to the north. Georgia. I'm going to go
Playing
with
the
the other.
first
Okay,
one.
we're playing the first one. So the first question, we're going to give it to it's to the Pacific. Panama Canal.
Yep.
Connects the Atlantic and Pacific, but flows to the Pacific.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Next question.
Ready? Pink.
Pink. Entertainment.
What TV comedian demanded, now cut that out?
Oh, cut that out. Oh. Dang it. I can only think of Joey from Full House, but he was doing an imitation of the comedian. Who said, now cut that out? Man, my shame increases. George Burns. I have no idea. Steve Goulet. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know.
Jack Benny.
Jack Benny. Okay. I did not get Jack Benny.
All right.
Sadness.
Yellow.
Yellow history.
What city saw 42 die and 44 million in property damage in the summer riots of 1967?
My answer is Chicago.
Detroit.
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 Okay.
Brown.
Brown. Art and literature.
What 1920s female writer is credited with the term the lost generation?
Female writer?
Yeah.
Virginia Woolf.
Gertrude Stein.
Gertie.
Gertie. No. Green.
Green. Science and nature.
What's the most common color of lapis lazuli?
Most common color of lapis lazuli? Purple.
Blue. But you knew it.
I'm really mailing this one in.
Yeah, orange.
Orange, sports and leisure.
Who won the Triple Crown in leading the Boston Red Sox to the 1967 American League pennant?
Ted Williams.
Carl Yastrzemski.
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 Yes. Yastrzemski.
No, that
Okay,
was great.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
The way this was supposed to work was I got the blue right on that card.
Yeah.
But then I'm going to get the rest of them right on the second card.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a combo card.
Oh, it's a combo card.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm sorry. I did it wrong.
You-
Pink.
Yeah, I thought that's what you said. Pink. Entertainment.
Who was the first black person to star in a TV situational comedy?
My answer to that is Bill Cosby. Sammy Davis Jr.
No.
No.
Diane Carroll?
No?
Diane.
I don't know.
I don't
All right,
know.
we're out. This is terrible.
Oh my goodness.
What is happening? Just
Do you want me to pull a new one? Give you a redemption? I don't know.
let's see if I get a new
I don't know what to do. Here we go.
last try. We swear. Sorry.
What do you want? What do you want? Would you want
Just go blue.
Just one?
Yeah, we'll give any order you want. As soon as I
Okay.
get it wrong, we're done.
Okay. Okay, blue.
Oh. Yeah. Geography.
Which state in its entirety was listed as one of America's most endangered historic places?
In its entirety, the whole state.
In the whole entire state.
Well, it's gotta be small then, and old, and nobody cares.
Tread
Sounds
lightly
like
here.
Vermont.
Correct!
Yes.
Yes, we're back on it.
All right.
We're back on it with little nobody cares Vermont. Okay, pink.
Pink entertainment.
Which Grammy-winning pop star's first hit song was on the Mulan soundtrack? Come on. Come on.
On the Mulan, like the
Yep.
Mulan.
Yep.
Pop star.
Yep.
Ariana Grande. I don't know.
Hey, So before I answer that, I think that maybe we should choose someone just slightly older. That was maybe not a small child at the
Move
time.
on? When would that movie come out? I don't
I don't know, but she's not, she's like
90s.
only a
Late
little.
90s? I didn't know. I don't.
She's small.
Yeah, late 90s.
Here.
Britney Spears.
No. Before you answer and before I hear an answer.
Lady Gaga.
No. I said before you answer.
Gertrude Stein.
What if Eric said Gertrude Stein? Riffing. Ain't no other man but you. Oh, yeah, she's blonde and she's riffs a lot and she's really loud.
Christina Aguilera.
Oh, wow. Correct. That's right.
Why
wow.
don't you just say
It's crazy.
annoys you, Bo?
That's every single person. Okay.
That was me. True.
You got it right. Yellow.
Yeah, okay, yellow history.
Which forward-thinking Russian ruler taxed any citizen with a beard because being clean-shaven was all the rage in Europe in 1698?
The beard tax. Nicholas.
It was Nicholas.
The first?
It was Nicholas.
Tsar
No,
it's
I'm
not
just
Nicholas.
kidding. It's not Nicholas. It's another name.
Lenin.
No, it's
I quit. This is pathetic. I'm being pitied now.
starts with Peter, and he was great.
Peter the Great.
Peter the Great.
I'm done. But it's okay. I've got this.
Oh, thank goodness you've got that. That
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense. I know. I understand where we're supposed to go now.
I've got this. So
You've got this. I don't think you should have done that before we started
I
Trivial
should've.
Pursuit. Do you want me to draw another card?
no, it's. I feel bad for everybody who might still be watching this.
Well, what do you want to do about it?
I don't know.
You want to just sit here?
All I know is I've got this.
I'm going to show off my brown shoes for a bit.
'Cause
Maybe.
You know what?
It's pretty comfy. Maybe I'll eat some Pop Rocks
We
while
got
I
our,
lounge.
got our brown shoes on.
Yeah, we do. Want to write a country song about it?
No. You want to watch
don't?
Sermon Remix?
Oh, I can do that. Yeah.
I'm wearing a snazzy coat in it.
Okay, you're in both places. Is it
Yeah,
the
no.
same one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
watch it.
All right.
Love your family. Love the people who make up and comprise your world. God has you strategically placed where he has you to share his love. And so we can sit there and go, well, I can't do it this way and I can't do it that way and I can't do it like I used to. Okay, what is God doing right now? How can, because love doesn't give up. Love doesn't look at it and go, well, it's not what I expected. It's not how I would have done it, so never mind. Love says, okay, where can I get to work? How can this love be expressed in maybe a new way, in a fresh way? Because here's the thing, as it's expressed in new and fresh ways, people who have grown cold to it, who have tuned it out, they may listen and receive for the first time ever. Let's go, church. It's hard for me to believe that was the same person that's sitting here right now. Because those were like really good words. Like, that I think are helpful and important. And then there's this.
No, this has been something.
Yeah, well, this is a day.
It's been a day well, no, it hasn't been a day. It's been part of a day.
This has been a day on This Is the Day where it may not have been the This Is the Day that you wanted or the This Is the Day you planned for, but this is the day that you got.
This is the day that you got.
Yeah, so happy.
And so
Have a day.
have a day.
Have a day.
Have a day.
This is the day.
Yeah.
Stop what you're showing off.
It's so enjoyable. I can't stop.
All right. All right, Joy Services this weekend. Share God's love, and we will catch you on Monday.
Yeah, we will.